episode for higher GC News. Bima Ubibia Aquaba had the latest hot and qua Aremeyaw Bromo. Erunti Sonya subscribe to channel idea, Bomodia say over subscribe. The Bayan say over click a year subscribe button. Now wabele notification. We answer video for be upload when the first person once ebeka a video. I feel we are now like video. Give us a thumbs up. Now fee. Share my wafufro so now when you be here now and somewhere koso ewo Ghana be mo hanom afi ye hwe eye somewhere abeto ye pono so yiti eye sankomo ya ba beto ya sa report mama yiti
knowing what they have done, knowing how they have just impoverished the state by robbing from the coffers of the state what it belonged to the state, you know. And Akufo Addo started say oh she said judge for or packing people for judge for you be go Supreme Court, you be go High Court, you be go Appeals Court, you be go your friend say circuit courts. It is an NDC abaiwe upa momo fa sem court is here. Ye man 3 months. Omba bloskota say na to baby cry. And you know the reset agenda no me dey me feel say the pivot now e hu here to reset judiciary.
Okay.
Onu nti na me say constitution review ya ye be ye no. Sa Ghana Bar Association ya man no sam notoriety be or constitution no omo delete omo fa ayi eraser
am pepam film
and men taking tungo baby cry a very useless institution omo more democracy no they are very selfish and self-centered and MPP for na omo kuo enya NDC for kuo enya Ghana kuo Ghana Bar Association is a NPP for the tier at the Christian Council MPP for the tier. If you want to have a friend is a democracy play in a very nice manner, you have to bring about rivalry. Muntimukuo, the true Ghana Bar Association. No, be able to say where you are separate yourselves from the chaff. Let the grace stand out, and the chaff also stand. Moving forward, no. Yeah. Chief Justice Addo, no. Me say, and yet, Constitution ama a year. Like I don't hammer just by a stroke of a pen, or try to cement papers with their left hand. No, pamono. Sa a dream feet and tino. I don't think any Nipami and Sa, a tia quacos judiciary war, Supreme Court one over Kona Nipami and TCC one. Me, Sanka me babe man penny dako. Me the great Jabeko could be a yam and meleno. Look, Sadia see in a democracy, Anna.
Baby.
See in a military junta.
Yeah.
Who are good for the work of Nippon watching? In a democracy, at your Bama penny. You didn't find a need to put their heads at the Supreme Court. It's something that I'm calling on the NDC. Omo to sani pami and sanitino, sani pami and sanitino, Omudin kwasi asamdeti, sa judiciary ni muno. Sadi Pami and Sano, oh yeah, Odim, at some point, Hopeson Krakusia law. Why would you want Ecosiamra? Not that so dear Bra, now dear Blanc or Form almost a bra boy betano. Near Busa say, now na be a lawyer now, or Fabi a lawyer now, or Papa be a lawyer now. Who can interview near Busa was the same way now? And maybe Master for Akufu, Mechena Bosso as a chief justice. Say there, one tear say, a lawyer for the door so Ghana had to other pacho, Lord Yaboma. Lord Yaboma. And on the Tiwanum now, or Mamma, I want my way to say, MPP dia. Baby, Anna, or my moon seminal, Senye, or my hot dog, na Sebi, a bema, near Botre, say, they abotre aboa Tatiani Honesuna. The money be over. Anna, a home here. Oh, say, Oba, or ye, a shawuniba. On 2 or worry nearful.
Okay.
What you say? Now, say, ye dream on my own, near and can't call in Puntua. MPP ni the last person also be too for. MPP ni say obi MPP ni na ono ekotu John Mahama abanfo and I say government of Ghana when who say bibi kwache no wokoka ono the last person I was say ubie na no e de ne sia biasa nwotwe eka bi. It's just sometimes so nauseating to the point say akwa to say womaye Nicodemus Cecilia say yawo omo foforo enti no nia Ghana for kra remfie no omo pese omo force ma ye refi okay MPP ni to Ghana for any Ghana mine sebi ya banfo MPP ni. No, I mean, sometimes I said nipa. Oh, you see, this whole thing about the Omo Yeni Nano.
Yeah.
I idea bakope. Share 8 years under that rule of Akufo Addo ne Bawumia. It was nothing democratic.
Yeah.
They only created what we call a syndicate of criminals. And it was a syndicate. Chief Justice Kahon, a lawyer for Kahon, a judge for Kahon. Now Akufo Addo sitting in that office no as president no decided say me make sure say me your friend saying or mine in such a way say simple me nya mampani a metimi control mine from ifie. Now, John Mahama dear son say no all na nim kosoro ntino. Oba ye no wahwe na oye hwehan because the na Akufo Addo ye no na the plan say e was say or hand it over to Bawumia. So the be ya say Bawumia mpo e president a or ye president a no Akufo Addo na controlling no. And unfortunately no John Mahama enya tumi ebedi mampani. And sinto a war system ni mu no eno na odi board ru a Yakopon ye na dom a Ghana fo su gina so e kan say car no asai na wo su be overhauling dia ene e be ma tumi amwa ba be overhauling ne brofo ba ko ene reset and we say okay to reset no it means say enu madada ni nyina ye den atwam say no ye ba be ye abode for ben election year John Mahama winning ye Ghana ni bia say it is the second independence of this country because and the Akufo Addo no na slave masters ne kura pa no ya brofo no na omo ntete yen te say de na Akufo Addo a ono ka brofo na broni ebusa ne pardon Akufo Addo slane president
wa ya de bizande
pardon
cancer de hwenim ti
Otimi kasana se broni na ono no
the brofo ba
broni bra probusa ne say pardon because what brofo ne ho ama sebi antelope crowd otimi ka anchela o
what dey o
etino baby ane yakoduru no na Akufo Addo was even misbehaving more than the colonial masters ana yaji efa hodi yaji efa hodi no kana fo nyina sabi petition no kram nwa say emiensa it's because of some of we were too lazy because I'm telling you I have a petition very ready to present to the president about the dismissal of the Chief Justice. And I have never even used the word Chief Justice because there is nothing justice about that institution. There is nothing. What is the meaning of justice? Peri yo anyhow. In a missing a year, you say, me, yawo me. Me birth certificate, no. Yawo me organ honey a birth certificate. Birth certificate, no. So me free India, and I'm a bag Ghana ha, and me nyimu ye, and I'm a wo ya. I was here transfer me free India, and I'm a buy any yawo me waha. It's your friend me, Rashid Kapon. Me boy,
Edia pedo no.
Edia me pedo. Now Rashika point. Yatro ni atro nationality Indian. Ye we are ni abetro ni maami din ni papa din. Wo si enu ntimi nkyerɛ sɛ me ye Ghana ni ana me nya Ghana ni.
Yeah.
Wei wanu what me akɔtro sɛ ni maami ni papa twa school fees. Tokonu ni papa no ye adwuma wo ye friend say Kofo Addo secondary technical. Oko wi ade ne pam no. Wei papa wei ne ba wei krono a obo ya ma ye tua papa yi so ka ma ye pam ni kɔtena fia ene wawu agya Abraham wawu. Ye friend Abraham Kofi Saki. Ne ma no nyina mini momo omu nyina Ruby nom ne Ben nom ne minimum. I know them. Oh, we are see when obi anti island mu. And your connections with the MPP, everyone knows. Who doesn't know? Tokoni so MPP ni. Who doesn't know?
Oh, who them so MPP?
Why MPP ni? Who cares when MPP ni kwa pono beyaka?
Hey, now some of them name so MPP.
Why MPP ni papa?
Name so Chief Justice. Ne ye na be man ko fa ka se bi o MPP.
From the ye no, why ye say why ye jealous of say why ye party member? Why ye party member? And who play the role as a women organizer? And to that syndicate now, we create here to loot this state, you know. She was part of that syndicate. Judiciary will be any. Just say, I'm up for Anno ntimi ntrahye. Oma gye you say, okay, criticize Chief Justice what bo mine. Na ade wo ye da bi sabi akwe was ade o yogas.
Yeah.
No painting na meeting enye. And you know, omo wo a certain very primitive mentality. Once you be bo NDC so and ye bibia na was making sure say na ye dey destroy NDC. Sa adwemu fin tantan no enu nti na ye di nipa miensa eti akwa akosisi judiciary wa Supreme Court no we kona nipa miensa tisisi wo no me sanka me ba be man pani dako me de grade abekwa kodua yam amele no look Saudi NC in a democracy ana
Baby.
Esi in a military junta.
Yeah.
Who Akufo Addo wakum nipa ngoche in a democracy e dia be man pani. You didn't find the need to put their heads at the Supreme Court. It's something that I'm calling on the NDC. Omo tutu sa nipa miensa ni ti no. Sa nipa miensa ni ti no omo de kwasi asam de ti sa judiciary ni mu no. Sa nipa miensa no. Ya odim at some point o person okra kosua law. Wa wo de wa adwen ekosua mra na da ate wo de aba obra na wo de aboa nkofo ama omo so abra abo aye beta no. Na yebusa say na wo nana bi ye lawyer na wo fa bi ye lawyer na wo papa bi ye lawyer na uko interview na yebusa sa kwasi asem we nyina eduru maybe masofo yakufu me chena boso sa as a Chief Justice say adan ya wonte ase say a lawyer for ne do so organ na adodo adan mu pacho law ne yeboma law ne yeboma and omo de ti honum na omama e honum akoye to say MPP dia uko Ghana Bar Association, such stupid association, very useless association. Look at the presidents of the Ghana Bar Association and look at their political inclination. When you're MPP, you don't matter.
Okay.
It be Biana quite centralized in a certain, you say, MPP for, who the pastor, the MPP lawyer. MPP lawyer be a bon, onimumra, onim judge. Onimumra, onim judge. Because obekwa kone judge atenase aka kire say me MPP ni etini ye di asem na ma no. And this lawyer, you have to be an extra sharp, brilliant student to pass. When you my MPP for and the DNDC for omukọ law school e wo Ghana. Mami wey, one na in charge of your friend is Ghana law report. Now omo timi de ya Akufo Addo the dia law report mu. He said editor or editing newspaper. na odi front page aba anya the open ade to animu I don't know how does that make Akufo Addo a brilliant lawyer without a certificate ni abaje ne so obey lawyer wo Ghana ha yi adien na e wo Ghana ha betimi a kire say was so a human rights lawyer no adien na kire say he was a human rights activist mo pese mo destroy your democracy no under the cloak of a certain your friend is saying me chief justice and me na me we oba na yam pam no
all right
what e wo ho because adia Ghana front time focus on me what me kokota frame me ma unim de ntia me nko gina ho mo bi nka nkire me say me ye kronfo abra me nim se dipa kron wa wieska etu pa ma judgment biye wo wiase bia ye fa me nko bua me kumfo me ma me nyu omu ni
okay
the trust in the judiciary no and only the pivot around which democracy revolves
okay
so me wo susuye pa say that bi say bi maya adwuma bi na bia esinto bi aba ho obi de makokota say wo say me ko not judge aka asem no
French
na judge ono se me birth certificate etimi nkyere say me Ghana ni we ye nipa ami mi nko gina na ni manenka mi anka me say bre nkyere me. Do you know the sanctity of that institution? They play the God in the lives of the Ghanaian.
Okay.
It is so 18 years from my Lord. But Sanipano, if he becomes your Satan, why do you have to refer to him or her as your Lord? And okay. You media me who say, wait, o ma penye ni ma wo yi. Say enko mo ba no so constitution no e bi a chapter ha ana article we ana clause say kire say o ma penny who ni say to me ni say o timi yes ade we na why used to will come and say ma penny aden na person we are lawless say Akufo Addo. Knowing what they have done, knowing how they have just impoverished the state by robbing from the coffers of the state what it belonged to the state, you know. And Akufo Addo started say, oh, she said judge for, or Pakian people for judge for, you have to go Supreme Court, you have to go High Court, you have to go Appeals Court, you have to go, your friend is saying, Circuit Court.
Circuit Court.
It is an NDC ni, NDC abaywe, upa mo fa se mo court is here. Ye man 3 months. Omba broskota ase na to baby kra. Etino the reset agenda no me dey me feel say the pivot now ehun here to reset judiciary.
Okay.
Ansa na me parliament in say 7 nyoma no. Yes, parliament o sinto bebre. Executive ho sinto ho. Ono kra dey Afenyo wa sha sinti sinto nya mai. But sinto dey e batani pa ho. But we no enye ti say bia wa mistake o. One more bomb mu possum be di bone on be your dream on be nioma ensem fata sani pa no mo ye ekuo no mo eye o madwe so mo be di o man bone a that criminal syndicate no you must make sure say ekwa bia so no by any means necessary ye o mo fi o
okay
etidio wuyi etire na de aka ya homa say mate say judicial secretary no say wan ye so resign.
Yeah,
is it true?
Sa memete nenra
what resign resign na okay papa ko tena ho na reset agenda no yentimi hwe kwan a ebetimi afa so a ye be reset ya magana fo anya institution ni mu gidie se na obi the list wo kokota obetimi appear before court no we say
obenya justice
atemu papa enye say obi the me court with the threats and maybe NPP need to make a say onya ya court because of the coordinate threatening will know him say who court wa ye be bua sem na gu so because onim judge no
okay
Anas Aremeyaw sa ni judiciary way a okoye no upa akohwe ajudge for no a lawyer for no mu di asem a no mu twa bayire ni konkontene la pe wa ni ho ahwan no kohwe chambers ani free Akufo Addo chambers Etino ya kaso bi ye lawyer ni onye superior to any human being.
Yeah.
And tina me mbu Ghana ba so me mu papa me mu sebi say bi kura because on sa na say President Mahamadu Bawumia o makotia no o de ma ho busumi nsia enoma na Akufo Addo ye ne west o mesase aka ho asem and so Akufo Addo ye mampani. Did you hear Ghana Bar Association speak to anything?
No.
Me am near you a champion. One more wada. When name SK Buafuba, when name is MPP. Na ya tena ho na NDC force so mutimi ntiba association bi association ya force onu nti na me say constitution review ya ye beye no sa Ghana Bar Association ya ma no sam notoriety bi wo constitution no omo delete omo fa eraser
MPP film
and judgment taking tungu baby kura a very useless institution omo more democracy no they are very selfish and self-centered. And MPP for NAPO omukuo, enya NDC for kuo, enya Ghana kuo. Ghana Bar Association is a NPP for the tiye. It is a Christian Council. A NPP for the tiye. Etimo NDC for no. If you want to have a friend and democracy play in a very nice manner, you have to bring about rivalry. Muntimukuo, the true Ghana Bar Association. No, be able to say where you nyansafo ko na kwasiafo ni nie. Separate yourselves from the chaff. Let the grace stand out. Okay. And the chaff also stand in the baby. You only the baby.
The baby.
Moving forward, no.
Yeah.
Chief Justice Adiano, me say, and yet, Constitution ama a year. Like I don't hammer just by a stroke of a pen or try to cement papers with their left hand.
Okay.
One more minor. When you say card there and Kojo Kyeremanteng. Afenyo Markin timi the asema ba bedroom ne and then ya man judgment. Na LGBT anu hia enkola ye trumutu ye the enkola books aba ye ni ye the abeto anim. It took more than about 1.5 years. Na assembly da ho. All because on person Akufo Addo kra be sign.
Yeah.
Last minute Akufo Addo no or bow out no. Afena ma me la be jana ya judgment no omwa
okay
enti oye more partisan than Aduma I was say oye
okay
on self fata and the earlier they sack her the better
me da say ni yankwamra na because ye tisimu no stopping no no stopping. It's innocent. Over rap and I call way no so direct.
Yeah, I think
our press conference. No one said you will pia three for back for the trophy. So I back with Jina. Nana B eto and JFK to na we so tewo. Afenyo Markin to and Nkrofo be say 4 say 5 be si edin baaku tuntumbi. And I saw signal Afenyo Markin say I won't say TV 3 microphones here. Piato piato. One almost piato to me.
We will be
a number stress as I'm crazy.
We will be a winning answer. Media Jedra is one of the biggest platforms that we hear. Party in opposition. You need media. And Obi Mark, you are sending a message out there. Somebody is giving you coverage. Also, what I'm known through. And I make us say, you see, these people can never be taken serious. Yeah. The focus should be that.
The Galamsey.
Let's say the focus should be straightforward.
Okay.
Ghana for our concerns about the judiciary. It's not about the Chief Justice. Yeah. It's not about the individual judges. It is about the sanctity of the system.
Yeah.
Because the whole essence of voting for John Mahama stems from the fact that institutions have been compromised and that there is the need for us to enhance them. Akufo Addo was a corrupt government. It gave birth to a lot of bad institutions in the other way. Time has come. As a clean corrupt government, what do you expect? Bad fruits and they give you birth to. So time has come for us to, clean these institutions. The young people will play their games and we know them, that is what they are good at. Clutching at straws. I think the president must remain resolute. Yeah, you see, baby, I don't know. First, and judiciary, that nonsense, this stage, it doesn't happen. na no na metwam we bi na sofo bi say enem rante o maba social media kwa na omo pema na obefa na akofa bayifo na me say generation ya ene ya no you can't threaten people with this thing no ma me wata no kra na manfo nyina mo na twempena ma me wata na nkasa ma me wata na nkasa amanfo nyina na wo benya sa o get
ma me wata
ya post abedi so you see generation a ye wom no ye hunhun nipa say na me ye judge na me ye say no it is about your deed ya obeye na amagana for need trust and confidence in these institutions ye ntimi am build there because these are the foundational institutions of our democracy. Your coercion, your integration, everything is contingent on these institutions. So at any point in time, if they begin to veer off, we need to bring them in line. So President Mahama Efeli, now when Timian sanitizes these 6 institutions, Ghanaians will be very disappointed in him because it is Ghana versus these people. You promise the people this is what you're going to do. He should stay focused and do. Fortunately, you've been given petition. You are going by the petition. President Enyam for Memra. His actions, everything is in line. Senka adia oye, and I was circumvent procedures. Our constitutional lady at ho, and I oye near my basa na uyo position now raise concern and come here. I will support you 100%. But as it stands now, they are motive because they know what they've done. They know where the woman is coming from, and they know the kind of biases. And I zoom it back. They share the nonsense that has happened within our judiciary. Will you be happy? Rulings in as for our so how offers or panel. There are people on the Supreme Court. A panel. You better 20 cry for because Omunim said you are affiliated to this political party. There are people on the bench who have genuine concerns, and they even want this woman out. So you see, we need to build institutions that a bit gender trust. Confidence na man for nya hotoso say oh judiciary me the master ko ha they will offer me way na at some point in time
judiciary yetimi tina bonten kwa predictive ruling
na chief justice ade abache pepe chief justice to kwan say all the data say the bottom Afenyo Markin issue ya wo kan ye kanokre MPP ni ya oye failed parliamentary candidate such a landmark issue speaker versus your friend say way no wakotam na ba betena way so omo Kenyan sasema wunti say or qualify who is talking about qualification yes so I think that the posture the tone and then near man near ma sabi engender that trust I mean she need to have a sense of shame and resign at this point and go so that you avoid all these things because this process trust me it will go through no matter what happened this process will go through and evidence and I will petition no a valid a absolute she will go home what the MPP is doing cannot save her what as American I think we need to remain resolute focused and deliver Sabaya Ghana for Obenya Toso what is happening. Also, the political discourse na it's not just for politics of it but we are shaping the minds, trying to educate people. Sabaya bit me take governance say in the context a bit me situate this country. Na yet me achieve the kind of dividend as of mine. Nina whole essence in the say you bet me away economic freedom not just for but for young generation yet to come but very often all that surround upon our political landscape now tear some of the conversation people you have so much respect for sometimes you draw back because you begin to ask yourself so you see a democracy a fledgling democracy try say be reposition globally be competitive a force to reckon with if nothing at all within the sub-region and people who are leading the conversation the bigger conversation a driver policy, a shaping minds, and they dictate the pace of our politics. And sometimes when they speak, you find the intellectual weakness, the poverty of intellect that they live in their wake. And sometimes, are so shocking and so frightening. And what's in China, as a young person, expecting certain things will go the way you expect them to go. Afenyo Markin MPP chief, your friend saying. Chief Justice, this whole petition removal. In the first place, this is a political party, MP, no, as you president. Say the mandate our exercise in the petition, idea man or no, unconstitutional, and one breath. ojina court ayedi asem na nyanu babia. On the second breath, the same political party is staging a press conference and saying whole lot of stuff. The good question is, when did the MPP become the spokesperson for the Chief Justice? And again, Nipana President Mahamadu Bawumia, not just Chief Justice. Then saying you're gonna start sticking your head. There are several other individuals. So why don't you bundle all these people together and as I will speak for them or speak for them? Why Chief Justice? It means you have a peculiar interest. And the questioner now to a press conference and all cannot say. President Mahama person or uniform no cover familiar person or a sympathizer of the NDC. So does it mean Akufo Addo man or buy no a sympathizer of MPP? You see, these are people they just talk cheaply, loosely without thinking because they are very smart and a very sensible person and you are making such comments in public. You will be guided by some of these things because are you saying say Nipana Akufo Addo buy a man or MPP into no buy is she a sympathizer of the MPP? Is the reason why you are fighting for her today? You see, this whole process, beginning with the court, it's a foolish undertaking, because the constitution in our framers, when they frame the constitution, they realize in the exercise of their duty, at any point in time, anybody can go rogue. Rogue, you say, will veer off. And I'm saying, position now occupied they very sensitive, Constitutional framers deliberately created a window. Say, when such a situation arises, then a window is created for the removal of the Chief Justice. That power is not vested in the president. That is the first point that we need to make. The power to remove Chief Justice, to begin with, that power is not vested in the president. It is vested in the people of this country who feel dissatisfied. And I said they are in direct contravention. I will establish rules of engagement. Write a petition and send it to the president. The president becomes just a conveying belt. Or just petition you forward to Council of State to establish merit, credence, and as a value in this particular way. The president court because at that point my man here. Now me say even that particular call was premature, even from the Chief Justice, because at the point president engaged Council of State, that particular process. My culture say no adverse funding at any point in time can be advanced against the Chief Justice. So at that point, you don't even need to hear her. But for the president to go ahead, now all man a crime man 10 days on far response. At that time, not sure the president himself has been kind enough to the woman because I was against the fact that President Mano the opportunity to be heard at that point because young committee level at that point, the whole essence is young petition use a meet threshold. Council of State is not it's not a discretionary something. That particular thing is a constitutional injunction on the president just to send a thing the Council of State. Council of State and adjudication body. All that they are clothed with the power and they say, a meeting threshold say a fete I bet me calling the petition. At that point, no. And that's more established that then we go to a committee level where a committee in that panel is an adjudicatory panel. At that point, the woman must be heard because the principles of natural justice actually say the accused must be heard. And at that point, constitutional crime insists at that point the Chief Justice must be heard either in person or through her counsel. It's explicitly clear in the Constitution. And we are MP. Now you say you are just clutching at straws. Not a party no lose badly. They have bad faith. People don't believe in them. They think that the numbers they have in parliament is so useless that they can't use it to advance any conversation. All that you need to do is to shout aloud so that your voices will be heard. So we had the MPP after the elections now. And they go there to stage press conference. Others in fear no more draw. We fear no more draw. Abrante yes no more draw fear like solidarity that is what they are doing because they have no relevance in this modern political dispensation. So they're just clutching at straws, fixating on irrelevant issues just to be relevant. It's the reason why you see all this thing because in the first place, this whole court proceeding is a foolish undertaking. It doesn't make sense because constitution processes that must be followed in case we want to remove the Chief Justice. President Mahamadu Bawumia also Chief Justice. Ghana need a petition in the president is going directly with the provisions. The constitution that is what he's doing. And for me, he has been even kind by listening to the Chief Justice at the early stage. But our country at that early stage, in the process, it's not an adversarial process. Anything can be advanced against Chief Justice. You need to hear her voice. He established credence. We are now move to next stage. At that point, we can sit and then today, Afenyo Markin of all people on the MPP sit behind cameras. And they try to portray, say, they care so much about Ghana to the extent, say, so mama Ghana will break. And I'm saying, say, these are a bunch of jokers who should never be taken serious. Because we were in this country when series barrages of foolish decisions, barrages of foolish executive decisions, and the consequences in here so overriding and so overreaching. Say, baby, I Ghana generally. When the president was taking these decisions, where were they? We were out there on the street on daily basis. Some of us were deemed enemies of the state. Almost anti-government, your friends say, enthusiasts. Always on TV. Naysayers. President Akufo Addo say, Sambala to say, all sort of unholy descriptions were attributed to us because we wanted them to do things right. These were the very people who were leading this country on a foolish course. Today, all of a sudden, after you have been embarrassed so badly, you turn around, come and tell us, you care so much about Ghana. Did you care about Ghana at the time? Abraya de Ghana sika $58 million. We sat here, we told you that was a foolish enterprise. Don't push our money in. They went ahead and $58 million in their court. Few months after losing the election, you are trying to portray you care so much, you love so. I think you see, these are a bunch of loose cannons hanging on politics. We should forget about them. All that they are trying to do is to sway the cause, shift focus, shift attention on them so that they become relevant in this political space. I think government must remain resolute and absolute.
When this matter began, I'm sure you've been watching closely the timelines, what we have.
All right, at least let me begin from the point at which the president referred the petitions to the Council of State, and then we can take a look
at... As a matter of constitution.
Exactly. Then we can take a look at the constitution. So on the 25th of March, 2025, the president referred the petitions to the Council of State. 2 days after, on the 27th of March, a suit was filed challenging the president's referral of these petitions to the Council of State.
Right.
Now again, the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Gertrude Tokonu, wrote to the president asking for copies of the petition. She wanted to see what these petitions had to say.
Which is supposed to be the case, by the way, that she's supposed to be giving a fair hearing. She needs to see the petition, and that must be done. So that's all done on the 27th of March.
Now, on the 28th of March... The President Mahama, wrote to the CJ, giving her 10 days to submit responses. You recall that she actually asked for 7.
Right.
And got an additional 3 days to add on to 10. That, to make it 10 days. Now, on the 9th of April, 2025, the Supreme Court was to hear 2 cases challenging the suits. One by MP Otafo. That's right.
Who is himself a lawyer.
That's right. Okay. Represented by former AG.
Former Attorney General Godfrey Aboadame.
That's right. Now, on that same day, many of you were waiting. Others were in a different jurisdiction, but we here on home, so we were waiting eagerly to see what will happen.
The internet puts us together.
I see. The Supreme Court, however, adjourned indefinitely the hearing of the injunction applications.
Right.
So many questions left unanswered. Now, the 16th of April, 2025, that's just yesterday, we now know the Supreme Court adjourned the injunction suits to May 6 due to unavoidable reasons. May 6 is the date now.
I see. So the former Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, Godfrey Aboadame, who's representing Ekovi Center Sefwa, he spoke to the press after the hearing at the Supreme Court. Here's what he had to say to the public.
There's an application for the court injunction pending. So why would anybody proceed? I'll find it quite interesting and quite odd. The highest
it's not
of the discard the rule of law. They proceed in that manner.
So as far as you are concerned, you expect the president to halt the constitution of the council of state while this is pending?
It's not my expectation. It's the expectation of the law. The law expects that such regard for due process be observed. I saw it to be actually a confirmation of the other that we look for. And I think that you see the affidavit filed by the Attorney General.
I mean, there are those who have made reference to the fact that in that affidavit, he makes the point that there's no law that requires a fair hearing to be given to the Chief Justice. And there are some also saying that even under the previous government, the president gave a hearing after he had referred the matter to the Council of State already.
I would say that the Lord has a fine way of exposing the hearts and desires of men. The Lord has an interesting way of exposing the hearts, the true desires of men. And indeed, it's been evidence in the affidavit filed by the Attorney General. They did not intend to accord any right of hearing to the Chief Justice until the matter was filed. And they indicated it in the affidavit. So it's quite clear. Okay, I'll leave it at that. The merits determined by the court will argue in court. Thank you.
So that was the former Attorney General, Godfrey Agyapong. Certainly, he believes that because there's an injunction in court, he expects that the processes will halt. The current Attorney General holds a different view. What's his view? Listen.
The injunction application.
No, it's not. The decision whether or not to hear the case is not mine to make. All right. And the reason why we were absent at the last agenda was because we organized a training far ahead of the date that was given to us by the court. And the training was for all state attorneys, all right, by the ECOWAS Court of Justice. So they were being trained on the procedures and rules of the ECOWAS Court of Justice. And because of that, I was deeply involved in the training. My deputy was deeply involved in the training. The ECOWAS delegation that was doing the training was here in Accra. And we just asked for a date. Lawyers ask for this all the time when they are constrained and cannot be available in court. So for you to interpret that to mean that we are not willing, to go along with this process is totally unacceptable.
That's Dr. Dominic Ayine. He is the current Chief Justice. And then Global Influence Analytics, based on the back and forth that we're experiencing, conducted a research, as they are known for. And the question they put to the public was, do you support the attempt to remove the Chief Justice? Crosby, what did they find? Global Info Analytics.
So, I nearly said 60. Johnny, when that question were asked, of the number of people they asked this question to, if you're doing the percentages out of 100, 52% of them, that's 2% more than half of 50. They said they support the attempt to remove the Chief Justice.
Right.
Those who oppose it are only 20% of the number. But there are 18% who are indifferent. They are neutral. Whether you remove her or not remove her is really none of their business, they say. And 10% of them, they say they don't have an opinion on the matter. That's according to the research by Global.
So let's go back to that. Let's see those who are in support. That's more than 50%.
Yes, more than half
of the population or sample size that Musa Danquest Global Info Analytics spoke to, say they support the removal of the Chief Justice. Exactly. 20% oppose it, 18% are neutral, and then 10% have no opinion. But let's look at the regional distribution, the breakdown. They spoke in the Ashanti region, Greater Accra region, Volta region, Western North region, right? What do the figures say?
Let's start from the Western North region. And I don't know why.
You use the microphone for me.
I don't know why the numbers are looking like this, though. But for the Western North region, 82% of respondents who answered this question by Global Info Analytics, they support the attempt to remove the Chief Justice. And then we go to the Volta region, 76% do. Now, the Greater Accra region, 58%. Then the Ashanti region, I don't know whether this is expected or this is an outlier. They only 37% of the respondents agree to or support the attempt to remove the Chief Justice. So just 4 regions here, and this is the breakdown: Western North, Volta region, Greater Accra, and Ashanti region.
Let's look at the party affiliations of these individuals who participated in this research. What do we know?
For party affiliation, Johnny, let's start with the NPP first. So for the NPP, we're looking at 16% of NPP supporters agreeing to the attempt to remove the Chief Justice.
Right.
Now, 46% of them, they oppose it. And then we're looking at some 26 who are neutral. They don't care wherever it goes.
Right.
But 13% they don't have an opinion. So 16% support, 46% oppose it.
16% of NPP affiliated party people say they support that the Chief Justice will go.
Exactly.
But 46% of the sample size that we had who said they are NPP people say that no, we don't want the Chief Justice to go. What about the NDC?
The NDC, now this, I don't know whether it should be surprising too or not. 83% of NDC supporters who Global Info Analytics spoke with support the attempt.
That's in the roof.
Exactly.
That's
close to 100. The roof. Almost 100.
83%.
Yes, that's an A.
If you compare that to the MPP 16% who wants the Chief Justice gone, it's quite. And you know, even though we know that some persons may want to fuel this removal of Chief Justice with political undertones, it has to be based on the law.
Exactly.
And we'll get to the law shortly.
Yes.
Now, 83% NDC people want the Chief Justice to go. How many oppose that of the NDC lock?
Johnny, this is 3%. The 3%. Number, just 3%.
Say the Chief Justice should stay. Okay. What are the numbers for neutral?
Neutral and those who don't have no opinion, just 7% of them. So they are sharing the
7% apiece.
Yes, 7% apiece.
Okay. Now we will look at some other detail of this, and we want you to pay particular attention to Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution. Helen, this is what the lawyers have been bombarding us with, but we want our listeners to also have a fair view of what it means. What does Article 146 say?
All right, and that one is centered around the removal of justices of superior courts and chairmen of regional tribunals. Article 146(1). Article 146.
And just to mention that we no longer have regional tribunals.
Okay.
So
although the NDC was hinting at it's maybe making a comeback,
well,
it's not in the system. Now, a justice of the superior court or a chairman of the regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior or incompetence, or on ground of inability to perform the functions of his or her office arising from infirmity of body or mind. 2, a justice of the superior court of judicature or a chairman of the regional tribunal may only be removed in accordance with the procedure specified in this article.
Great. Article Clause 3.
Clause 3. If the president receives a petition for the removal of a justice of a superior court,
right.
That's right, other than the Chief Justice, or for the removal of the chairman of a regional tribunal, he shall refer the petition to the Chief Justice, who shall determine whether there is a Prima Facie case.
So if it is not the Chief Justice, the matter will be referred to the Chief Justice. But in this particular instance, it is the Chief Justice. What does the law say, Article 146?
Now, where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice, the president shall, acting in...
Which means it is mandatory.
Mandatory.
Right. It's not he shall.
Depending on which lawyer you talk to, but that's neither here nor there.
No, but we all know. I mean, this basic, what I learned in media law.
That's what I thought.
No, that's what I learned in school.
Same.
I got an A for media. So,
but in the last few weeks, I've heard different interpretations of shall.
Of the same shall.
Of the same shall. So don't be too surprised if you hear it interpreted in a different way.
Depending on who you speak to.
Please, don't be surprised.
Right. So where the petition is for the removal of
the Chief Justice, the President shall, acting in consultation with the Council of State, appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the President, and the other 3 and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers.
I see.
Now, 7, the committee appointed under Clause 6 of this article shall inquire into the petition and recommend to the President whether the Chief Justice ought to be removed from office. Now, 8. All proceedings under this article shall be held in camera, and the justice or chairman against whom the petition is made is entitled to be heard in his defense by himself or by a lawyer or other expert of his choice. The president shall, in each case...
Clause 9.
Yes, Clause 9. The president shall, in each case, act in accordance with the recommendations of the committee.
Interesting.
Now, 10. Where a petition has been referred to a committee under this article, the president may, A, in the case of the Chief Justice, acting in accordance with the advice of the Council of State, by warrant signed by him, suspend the Chief Justice.
Okay.
B, in the case of any other justice of a superior court or of a chairman of a regional tribunal, acting in accordance with the advice of the Judicial Council, suspend that justice or that chairman of a regional tribunal. Now, Clause 11, the president may at any time revoke a suspension under this article.
Okay, so there are two things that we know has not happened in all the processes. We know that the petitions have been written, they've been transmitted to the president. The president has subsequently transmitted it to the Chief Justice to get a response, right? We also do know that the transmission has happened to the Council of State, but there's also two cases in court challenging that process be halted. There's an injunction on it. The Attorney General is in court fighting. The Supreme Court says we will reconvene on the 6th of May. We know that has happened. What we do know has not happened is that there has not been a committee that has been formed, all right? And we also do know that once the committee has not been formed, a suspension may not happen, all right, per what we have read here.
Right.
We will go on to the phone lines, but first, quickly, let's listen to the minority leader, Alexander Afenyo Markin. He made a point yesterday at the press conference. Listen to him.
We are also concerned about an attempt by certain individuals in government to push for the removal of the Chief Justice. The judiciary should not be seen as part of the partisan political system in our country. All we need is to have an impartial judiciary to dispense justice. What is happening is unacceptable, and it's clear that the NDC government wants to infiltrate the judiciary and make it partisan. But my advice to all judges in the country: stand together. Let not somebody create an impression of one of you and think that by dislodging one of you, you will be the next. The next day, you would also be the next. So judges in the country must stand together. The judiciary must stand as one body and make a full statement to condemn this act. The Ghana Bar Association must also stand for the judiciary. Civil society organizations must stand for the judiciary. All these flimsy, pedestrian excuses, looking at what is out there, I mean, you wonder whether these are real, grounds for the removal of a Chief Justice. And, well, this is NDC for you. Some hardliners are still pushing for it. So I would plead with President Mahama. I see him as a statesman because this is his last and final term. So he's no more part of the mainstream politics. He should be looking at leaving a legacy. The hardliners in NDC should be kept on the fringes. They shouldn't be allowed into the center to disrupt the governance process because they would want to remove everybody.
That's Alexander Afenyo Markin. He's the minority leader in Parliament. Osman Alasan is a private legal practitioner joining us now. Counsel, good morning. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, and good morning to your listeners.
What could the president be doing wrongly and be going opposite the law that be have incensed the minority leader, first of all, and secondly, for him to now calm down and appeal to the president to be a statesman and not allow his party people to push him to do what the petitioners are asking for?
Well, I don't think the minority leaders' pronouncements were motivated by a wrong done by the president. For me, if you ask my opinion, I think that statement is purely political.
Sunrise on 3FM, the best in the morning.
And it surprises me that the minority leader is making those statements. He might not realize, but I think those statements are actually.
Council, your line is not clear. It's breaking. You might want to reposition yourself so we can get.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. We lost.
Yo, it is for when a reporter abato yepono make say so when you subscribe to channel idea bomodi say over subscribe. Now while like video no give us a thumbs up na fe share ma wo foforo so na we be here na wo hu ensemo ekoso e wo Ghana memo hanom. Also betimi otchere wadwen afa eye ensemo nyina ho e wo comment box mu mobati minka bi in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.